You know, let me share with you something about capacity. And this really has come from a few conversations I had today, a couple with Kay, and then two other conversations with clients of mine. Because a lot of people hear the word capacity, but they actually don't know what it means, like the visceral feeling of it, how to embody it, or even to recognize when it's low. Low capacity doesn't always have to be dramatic. Sometimes it's subtle. It's that feeling of overwhelm, a scattered mind, inability to focus, and longer conversations that need your presence. Not being able to, well, to get hooked up by a cold or something that slows you down. Just simply getting distracted easily. And it's not a discipline problem. You're not broken. A lot of times, it's merely a capacity signal, and thank goodness it's a capacity signal. Now, we also talk a lot about change in state. And yes, breath work can change state. Changing your environment can change state. Exercising can change state. Those things all matter. But there's something deeper and more lasting than a temporary shift in state. And that's capacity. Because state is what you can shift in the moment. Capacity is what your system can hold over time. So you might feel better for 10 minutes or even the afternoon, but the real question is, can your system sustain that focus? Can it sustain that presence? Can it stay steady under challenge without getting overwhelmed? Now that's capacity. And here's the part that most people miss. We talk about returning to baseline. I say that a lot. But a lot of people don't actually know what their true baseline is. They're operating from like a conditioned baseline, a nervous system pattern that's been running for years. So what feels normal is often just what they've adapted to, and for good reason. They've needed it. That's why looking at capacity gives you real insight immediately. Because capacity shows you what your system can actually handle right now and over the long arc. It's almost predictive. And here's the other piece. We build capacity by doing more of what actually feeds us. This feeds me, being in the woods. Connection feeds me. Love feeds me. A great conversation, a delicious meal, those are the things that feed me. Even simple things. Listen to music that you love. Art. Time with family, the pets. These aren't distractions. These are inputs that nourish the system, that build capacity. And when your system is fed, you don't have to force performance. It actually shows up naturally. So instead of always asking, how do I push harder? Start asking, what actually feeds me? Because that is exactly how you build capacity. So remember, state can shift quickly. Capacity is what makes the shift stick.